Zambia, a landlocked country in southern Africa, is known for its stunning natural landscapes, diverse wildlife, and rich cultural heritage. The name Zambia holds historical significance, as it reflects both the country's geographical features and its colonial past. The journey to how Zambia got its name is tied to its rivers, colonial influences, and the country's eventual path to independence. The name Zambia comes from the Zambezi River, one of the most famous rivers in Africa. The Zambezi River flows through the country and is one of the major geographical features of Zambia. The Zambezi River, in turn, is believed to have been named by Portuguese explorers in the 16th century, who may have derived it from a local word for the river. The river's name has been associated with the ancient kingdoms that once flourished along its banks, including the Kingdom of Zimbabwe, which dominated the region long before European colonialism. Before it was known as Zambia, the country was a British protectorate called Northern Rhodesia, named after the British colonialist Cecil Rhodes, who played a significant role in the establishment of British control in the region. Northern Rhodesia was part of the larger colonial territory of Rhodesia, which also included what is now Zimbabwe. The name Northern Rhodesia was used from the early 20th century until the country gained independence in 1964. This name was a product of European colonial powers' tendency to name territories after their rulers or prominent figures, with little regard for the indigenous cultures or histories of the land. The transition from Northern Rhodesia to Zambia came during the period of decolonization, as many African nations sought independence from European powers. The Zambian people, led by figures such as Kenneth Kaunda, who became the country's first president, campaigned for self-rule and sovereignty. The decision to name the newly independent nation Zambia was a reflection of the country's desire to break free from its colonial past and embrace its African identity. The name Zambia was officially adopted at the time of independence in 1964. By adopting the name Zambia, the country not only paid homage to its important geographical feature, the Zambezi River, but also sought to forge a new identity that was distinct from its colonial heritage. The name symbolizes both the natural beauty of the land and the determination of its people to govern themselves independently. Since gaining independence, Zambia has grown into a country rich in cultural diversity, with over 70 ethnic groups contributing to its vibrant society. Today, Zambia is known for its peaceful history, rich cultural traditions, and valuable natural resources, including its world-renowned wildlife and beautiful landscapes. The name Zambia is a lasting reminder of the country's natural heritage and its successful struggle for independence. It represents a nation that is proud of its history and its place in Africa, as well as its role on the global stage.